game.
I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, and my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. Top gun, shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo.
It's a mid-November afternoon, and things are heating up in the NFC. West Coast rivals collide at SoFi Stadium. It's the Seahawks and Rams, and it's next on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico on this mid-November afternoon. Seahawks and Rams in the NFL rivalry series. We're underway here at SoFi. Getting across the 20, marking at the 22-yard line. First play of the game, first throw of the game. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Seahawks and the Rams, one of the better rivalries in recent history. We've had the division come down to these teams meeting in the last game of the season. Both have had dominant eras in recent history. The Rams, the greatest show on turf. The Seahawks, the Legion of Boom. Bobby Wagner at linebacker, part of those terrific defenses on Pete Carroll coach teams. And both of these teams now trying to get back to their glory days. And a win against the other guy would go a long way in doing just that.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Finds Nakua on the slant. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's out of bounds, gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Darnold quickly to Smith and Jigba. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. Yeah. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Like 7.
Stafford now. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, L.A.
48-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, faking the give. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. A little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 6, 7 Pirates, 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. That one is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
first down. They keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
His 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play for Seattle. A pickup of 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Now Darnold. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. To the pylon. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To Jordan Whittington. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. 2nd quarter now. Rams in control of the football. And they've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
On the set. Come on, set. Cowboy.
A give, and here comes Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward. But I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up to the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Hand. Watch out. 40, get that. New 8, 59. Double right.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1. 1st down.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and Defenses have a hard time winning these God-given moments. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Take over.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. He keeps it himself.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and long.
79 Bronco. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, Chap 60, Chap 60. 19 Lion.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
We go set.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go, set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
To return, it's Shaheed. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
40-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he can't get away. They run into the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's Darnold again. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. Darnold to the air once more. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Working out of the gun. It's Darnold. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
Jason Myers.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks extend to a 24-3 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That stop made by Byron Young.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Little lady.
Smith and Jigba, the man in motion. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set. Set.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yards. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Set. Ready.
Here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. Darnold to throw again. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And It results in a turnover on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
42 yards.
That is a big gainer for the Rams. 42 yards.
1st and 10.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. He'll locate Cup. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion is Barner. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up second and
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That was incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that third down play call going. And now after going backwards, it's going to bring up fourth down.
And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
31-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Set. Yellow lady! Yellow lady! Big 20. Tonight.
Here's Stafford now on second down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Cooper DeDean. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchdown. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A tough spot here. Third and long.
And it's third down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 11. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And he's going to be brought down short of the first down by a couple of yards. Gain of 9, but it is 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19, Tiger, 18, take over.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. He'll look to throw. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Shut up. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra deep.
Oh, he's going to be fouled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Hall getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
At the 20-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And a special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. And make that a